Thanks for joining us, Harry. We spoke to Leyton Orient earlier. We'll get your side of the story now. First of all, this shirt sponsorship that you've got with Leyton Orient, it's the first of its kind. Just give us an idea of how it came about.
Yeah, so basically, Nigel Travis, the owner of Leyton Orient, kind of got in touch with my brother at CK66, and kind of together with I think a couple of other people at Orient, kind of had an idea of what they kind of wanted to do, and an opportunity that was there that, like you said, had never been done before. So my brother come to me and obviously told me what they'd like or my thoughts on it, and I fell in love with the idea straight away. To be honest, I thought it was a no-brainer. It was a chance to help, obviously, three amazing causes, and of course a chance to help Leyton Orient as well, who gave me my first start, was a huge part in kind of my success story now, and so yeah, we got the okay from Tottenham, the Premier League, the EFL, and everyone we needed to get the okay from. Everyone was on board, and that kind of got the ball rolling, and thankfully we finally launched it.
Just give us an idea of why you're happy to join up with Leyton Orient. We know you had a brief spell there, but it seems to have had a lasting effect for you.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things really. I think the fact, like you said, I was 17, I went on loan to Leyton Orient. They gave me my first professional start. Kind of loved every minute there. Really loved the lads. Loved kind of playing in professional football, and just kind of always had a soft spot. And I think the second thing really, obviously being so local to Leyton Orient, I was born within a couple of miles, and although I supported Tottenham growing up, I think everyone has that kind of local team that they look out for down the leagues, and Leyton Orient was mine. So like I said, it just kind of all fitted perfectly, and thankfully we've been able to pull it off.
There's money going to three different charities for this. The Frontline Health Workers, the Haven House Children's Hospice, and the Mind Mental Health charity. Why those three causes in particular for you?
Well, I think the frontline workers, I think everyone can see the amazing job they've been doing through this difficult time right now, whether it's kind of delivery drivers or bus drivers or care workers, and obviously the doctors and everyone have been kind of putting their lives on the line to really help the nation right now. So that was definitely something we wanted to do, and I thought it was important with Haven House and Mind, is that obviously during this time there are other charities still going on who are going to struggle from this pandemic, and Haven House is again another local one to where I grew up, and they do some amazing work with children, and giving children what they need if they're terminally ill or if they're not well, and supporting their families, and just comforting people when they need it most. And of course, mine, I think mental health is a massive thing. I've done some stuff on mental health before over the last few years or so, and I think during a time like this, I think it's going to be very important, because a lot of people haven't had that social kind of togetherness. They haven't been able to maybe talk as much to family and friends. So it's going to be even more so when we kind of get a little bit of normality back, that it's somewhere where people can go and talk and not feel alone.
I've seen some still pictures of you with the shirts. You've seen them. What's your take on the shirts, and how much pride will there be when the team finally runs out in those short shirts with your sponsorship on the front?
Yeah, no, it looks good. Like I say, I took them pictures with the shirts, and like I say, I think when we was at Orient with someone completely different. So for me, it's just kind of, it'd be weird to kind of see it in action whenever that may be, and just kind of watch them, and whenever they're on kind of Sky Sports or watching the kind of Goals Express, you see them on there. So like I say, it's just kind of been announced. I guess I'm taking it all in still, and it'd be nice to see how it progresses over the next year or so.
And you say it's just been announced, and the shirts have only been on sale. I've just been told that within an hour of them going on sale, they've already reached about a third of what they sold in terms of shirts all last season. So that must be really pleasing for you, because it's going to great causes, it's helping out the club as well.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's exactly what we wanted. We wanted to do something where people could go directly and just kind of buy the shirt, and we know it's going to amazing causes. And like we touched on earlier, it's great for Leyton Orient as well, who are going to struggle during this period. I know a lot of lower league clubs are going to be financially in difficult places, and there's a bit of uncertainty to know whether the season's going to finish and so on. So it's great for kind of everyone involved, really.
You've done this with Leyton Orient and sort of off your own back, and we've also seen other players and other clubs get involved throughout this lockdown period. How pleasing has it been for you to see football and footballers coming together and help out where they can?
Yeah, I think it's very important. I think what this kind of pandemic has done and virus has done is kind of highlight the fact, because I think footballers in general, and I know a lot of teammates, a lot of players who I play with have done amazing work for charities, for communities. So I guess what this has done is kind of highlighted the fact that we are doing that sort of stuff, and we have been for a long time. So it's great to see that. Like I said, it's great to see everyone coming together, and I'm sure people will have their own things they want to do, causes for, and like we had the Players Together fund that we set up, that's gone fantastically well. So no, it's great to see it. Hopefully it continues, and I hope people from the outside can see the work that we do, not just during a time like this, but kind of all year round.
And it is a difficult time. Leyton Orient have said themselves that if they're going to have to play behind closed doors in the future, clubs like Leyton Orient will need external help. Is it a time for football from top to bottom to look for the common good? Because everyone at the moment is really out for their own interests, because everyone wants to get through this. But the way we get through this, is it the best that they all come together collectively?
Well, yeah, I think every kind of, I guess every player and has had some sort of contact with another club or a club lower down the leagues, whether it's on loans or whether they started their career somewhere like that. So I'm sure the players themselves will do everything they can to kind of help support teams all around England. And I know the Premier League is a massive part and one of the biggest, if not the biggest league in the world. But for English football in general, we know how important the Championship, League One, League Two are as well. So yeah, like I say, I hope people can do as much as they can, and clubs can do as much as they can. Obviously, I think a lot of people are, a lot of clubs are uncertain in their own financial situation at this moment in time. But like we touched on there, I hope we can all kind of come together and make sure that everyone's looked after in the best way possible.
Jose Mourinho said today he's desperate for football to return when it's safe to do so, and he's also been impressed with his players' fitness. They've all been training remotely, training away, and starting to gather again, but he's been impressed with what he's seen. What about you personally? You've got your own fitness battle that you've had. Where are you in terms of that rehabilitation with your hamstring? Can we expect to see you as and when football returns?
Yeah, so I'm pretty much kind of as good as I can be. I was at a good stage before the lockdown. I was pretty much doing everything except from training with the team. So yeah, kind of since the lockdowns happened, I've continued doing Zoom sessions online with the team. A bit of specific work where I do my own stuff for the hamstring and things like that. But pretty much doing everything else the boys were doing. And then obviously the last kind of week or so, we've been able to go in and do kind of one-on-one training with one member of staff on a pitch. So it's been nice to kind of get out and start touching the ball again and start feeling. So yeah, so I'm pretty much as good as I can be. Whenever the season does continue, whether it's next month or 2 months, 3 months, I should be ready to go from the first game.
You must be absolutely itching to get back out on the pitch as well.
No, absolutely. Obviously, I got injured on January the 1st, so it's been pretty much 5 months already. I'm sure it'll be maybe 6 or 7 months before we're back playing again, which will be the longest period I've had without a game in a long, long time. So I've been trying to take the positives from the situation, and it allowed me to spend a bit more time with the family and the kids, which I don't normally get as much, obviously, during the season and obviously the international games as well. So just kind of making the most of it and just taking each kind of day and week as it comes.
Just finally, Harry, I have to ask you, we had a shocking incident involving Dele Alli in the last couple of days. First of all, have you spoken to him? Can you tell us how he is? And secondly, is there any sort of general concern about player safety and security?
Yeah, so I texted him the day after it happened just to see how he was, and yeah, I think as normal, I think he was a bit in shock and a bit angry about the situation. But like he said, thankfully no one was hurt, no family was hurt during the process, which is the main thing really. So yeah, I think it's okay. I think he, like I say, a little bit shaken up, but I guess he's getting on with it. And I think in general, I think it's important that, yeah, I guess you kind of do as much as you can to make sure your house is secure. And it's the last thing I think anyone wants, having other people in your house and having that situation that could scare you. And so yeah, I think it's just something that unfortunately is part of life. I don't think it's just footballers in general. I think it happens all over the country. So it's just something to be aware of and to try and do as much as possible, whether it's alarm systems or security or anything like that, just to try and make it as easy to do as possible.
Fantastic. Really appreciate you speaking to us today, Harry. It's a fantastic cause that you're involved in, and I'm pleased to be the one telling the tale. So thank you very much